sometimes you will find that Shamaprapta, your mind is quiet, everything seems fine, but there is a dullness about the whole thing. There is no depth to that silence. Okay? Just no depth. What do you do in such cases? Okay. Therefore, he is saying, Sa kashayam vijaniyat. There is some issue in your subconscious. What is the issue? God knows. You will know in time. Meaning, you remain there, Shama Praptam. Don't disturb it. With your conscious mind quietened, wait. When your conscious mind has been quietened, whatever is there in the subconscious will be thrown up. Whatever is there. And then you will know what is the problem. Once you know what the problem is, what the issue is, you deal with it like any other issue. Maybe an unfulfilled desire, maybe some guilt, maybe some pain, unresolved issues. No one knows what it is. You may not have anything also. Okay. It is not that everybody has to have some subconscious issues. If your silence is too dull, doesn't have any, eloquence about it. It is too dull and listless, too tamasic if you want to use a word. Then what do? Wait, watch. Wait and watch, see what emerges. Something will emerge. That time, deal with it. Now, I can't elaborate on this in the simple sense. I don't know what is there in your subconscious. You yourself don't know what is there in your subconscious. You will know only when it is thrown up. Yeah. You will only know when it is thrown up. And when the conscious mind is quietened and you have the patience to wait and watch, then definitely what is there will come up. And once it comes up, deal with it. Like how you will deal with any other issue. Some unfulfilled desire, some guilt, some pain, some hurt, something or the other. That's what is making it feel like that. Don't dismiss it saying that was long back. Yeah, it was long back. Why is it troubling you now? Why is it blocking you now? Because you think you're spiritual and not dealt with it. You think you have become spiritual, therefore you are not dealt with what has to be dealt with. Remember, I always say spirituality is based on psychological growth. So if that psychological growth has not happened, or if there is an unresolved psychological issue, you have to deal with it. Nothing is going to prevent you from dealing with that. And unless you deal with it, your nishtha in this knowledge is shaky. Say it is too old, say you can make 101 excuses why you don't have to deal with it. All of them are excuses. All of them you are hiding. You, in your reluctance, in your resistance to what is happening in your mind. Just because you are spiritually aware doesn't mean that you have the psychological growth. Don't say it's a 50-year-old story. It may be 50-year-old. Is it troubling you? Is it blocking you right now? Yes. Then deal with it. I know a lady, I'm not mentioning names. She's one step away from making this a fact of her life. Just one step away. Something happened in her life almost 40 years ago. A psychological issue. something concerning grief. And there are ways of dealing with it. I told her I'll help with it. This, no Swamiji, this, that. 40 years she has wasted not dealing with it. 40 years. She would have had this nishtha in her life because she is committed to learning. She is committed to learning. She is a good student, but a complete refusal to deal with this. Previously, the excuse was, oh, I want to deal with it when someone is there, someone is not there, all that. Now the excuse is, it's too long back. I am at the end of my life, now why bother? No, tell me, do you want to risk having another birth just because you are not willing to deal with a psychological issue? Your choice. Never balk from it, however spiritual you are. If there is a psychological issue, there is a psychological issue. It is not something to make you feel guilty. It is not something to make you feel upset, angry, anything. It's something to help you deal with it. Like years ago, there was a report in the paper. 2 Buddhist monks committed suicide after long hours of meditation. Why? Because the desires, unresolved issues came up in their minds that they felt very guilty about. If they talked to their teacher or their guru or whoever, it could have been resolved. Instead of that, they felt so guilty because it is not them. Yeah, it is not them. It is a frozen period of your life that was 30 years back, 40 years back. One of my senior friends in the ashram would always ask people, why are you sitting like an ass with a secret sorrow? Yeah, what are you carrying in your mind that you have to have dropped long back? Yeah. Why are you carrying it forward? It is not you. Yes, it is not you of today. It was what you were 20 years back, 30 years back. What about that? Yeah. It's important to deal with it. It's important to understand that. And don't hide behind your spirituality. Don't hide behind your spirituality. That's an escape. You're using spirituality as an escape from psychological issues. That's how it works. Am I making myself clear in this? Or it is not clear?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Then he says, okay. न स्वादियेत सुखम तत्र निस्संगो प्रज्ञया भवेत्. न स्वादियेत सुखम tatra. When you are in meditation, people, especially yoga teachers, will come and tell me this. Swamiji, I had such good meditation last night. I was so blissful. And I tell them, you are blissfully unaware. Because in meditation, there will be an experience of joy. Mind is peaceful, everything. Ananda that you are will. Na swadayet rasam tatra. Don't keep experiencing that sukham. Why? You are supposed to be the source of Ananda. Don't make it an experience. Therefore, the answer here is Prajnaya Nissango Bhavet. With your understanding, with your knowledge, Nissangaha Bhavet. Free yourself from that enjoyment. Don't get caught up in that enjoyment, or you'll go to La La Land. Don't take it as a sign of progress. Hey, now I am getting lot of sukha and meditation. It is not a progress. It is a final trap that the mind springs on you. Final trap the mind springs on you because you are lost in that experience. And then you will want to keep repeating the experience. And after some time you will find the experience is like any other experience. Then what? Therefore, prajnaya nissango bhavet. Nischalam nischaritam eke kuryat prayatnata. Nischalam. Okay. Nischarat chittam. A mind that doesn't move, but it is full of this knowledge. Eki kuryat. Make that mind and the knowledge the same. Let that knowledge soak into your emotional life. Soak into that mind. Prayatnataha. Remember the old example of rasagullas. Okay? Make your mind the rasagulla. Therefore, this knowledge permeates your mind and then everything gets okay. So, this talks about 4 major problems that can come up in meditation. In fact, most problems you will find is a manifestation of one or the other. Any questions or clarifications up to now? Because this is important. If you are going to meditate, and all of us require some nididhyasana to make this a part of our knowledge. All of us require that. So if you require that, then do this. Okay, you need to do that. Any questions or clarifications? Or everything clear for people?
Yes.
Swamiji, the second one,
Yeah.
one was sleepiness, right? The
Yeah.
second one I'm a little unclear of.
Disturbance. Mind going here and there. Vikshipta. Mind going here and there because of so many things. Work, this, that, etc. There are 100 reasons why the mind can run here and there. No? Including the habitual patterns. See, non-habitual patterns because of some worry of work, etc., you take care of by attitude of prasada buddhi, etc. The other part of it you deal with by breaking the pattern, japa, dhyanam, etc.
Got it, Swamiji.
Yeah.
So Swamiji, the mind that runs here and there,
Yeah.
when that happens outside of japa also, that is even in normal day-to-day
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
how does one control that outside of japa?
Means your focus requires some more focus. To put it in martial language, to learn to focus. And it runs here and there because one, in the name of multi-skilling, I have trained my mind to run. So practicing being deliberate, alert, mindful, these are the terms used, you know. Like big thing in Buddhism, mindfulness meditation. What is mindfulness meditation? Nothing but being deliberate and alert in whatever I do. So that type of an ability to focus, it has to be something cultivated because modern life is such the mind does run here and there. Yeah. So practice being deliberate in what you do. Stop that multi-skilling for some time. Yeah. Don't bother about multi-skilling. Focus on getting the job done.
Thank you.
Swamiji, the third problem is the kashayam, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the fourth one is the blissfulness that you get.
Yeah, that you experience,
That's the
yes.
fourth one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rasaswada.
Rasaswada, yes. And Rasaswada is a big trap for people. Because you are happy there, na? You think you are making progress on top of it. You are not making progress, you are getting bogged down actually. This nobody will tell you other than Vedanta. Everyone will present it as a mark of progress. See, I am experiencing joy, na? But it's an experience, it is not you. You are lowering yourself to a level of an experience. And you will have arguments supporting this also by people saying, I don't want to become sugar, I want to taste sugar. That samsari buddhi is not gone. You know? So that's a big hassle. Yeah. So to take care of these hassles, once these four hassles are taken care of, meditation happens, nididhyasanam happens. More than meditation, we are looking at nididhyasana here. You know? That's what is important. Yeah. Any questions or clarifications? Think it over. There's a lot more to it. You will understand the full implications only when you practice nididhyasanam. Practice that. I have taught it enough number of times in the class, etc. Okay. Please do that, and then we will see what happens. Okay. So I'm sorry we missed a few this thing of the class because my comp was not accepting my Wi-Fi. I don't know why. Suddenly stopped in between. Now I have to look into that.
Swamiji,
Yeah?
Swamiji, when is Mahashivratri? Is it Sunday or Monday?
Sunday. Sunday is Mahashivratri.
Sunday.
So Sunday morning to Monday
Sunday.
morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So all the best. Take care.
Hari Om, Swamiji.
Hari Om ji.
Thank you. Hari Om.